Gina. He's bad news. It's written in big letters all over his face.
Don't crowd me, Joe. Don't crowd me.
When I get behind that wheel, I'm the boss. You're going fast, see? If somebody crowds you, you push them back. Like a guy swats flies.
I got the wind in my face, the wind in her hair. If you want to race, I'll be right there. Oh, what's a double line? Now everything is fine. I'm speed crazy.
Speed Crazy. It's the high-octane, fuel-injected, supercharged story of a thrill jockey roaring his way from town to town, from girl to girl.
Nobody says no to Nick Barrow, baby. Or, shall I let the air out of you?
Anything can start the explosion. A dame or a dare. When he gets behind the wheel of the hottest car on the track, terror takes over, and a sports car becomes a weapon of death.
Do you mean to say that half is at the mercy of some cold-blooded murderer?
Get away with it, Nick.
Don't crowd me, Joe. Did you think I'd run away and not even tie you up? Do you think I'm stupid? Well, you tried to signal that car.
No, no. Please, Nick, don't kill me.
I told you not to crowd me, Joe. Everybody crowds me. Lousy cops. Always crowding a guy.
And you're sure you didn't see anyone leave the station?
That's the truth, Lieutenant. I told John he was driving too fast. Then we went off into a ditch with a blowout. We walked back to the station for help, and then we found that poor old man.
And he was dead.
No, he was still alive, but he was in great pain. I tried my best to help him while John was calling you. Isn't that right, John?
Yes, dear.
Did he say anything when you were trying to help him? Anything that would give us a clue as to who shot him?
Not that I can remember.
Oh, yes, he did. In his delirium, he repeated several times, "Don't crowd me, Joe." Over and over, he kept saying it.
I'm afraid it isn't much to work on, but I certainly thank you for your help, Mrs. Smith and Mr. Smith. I guess that'll be all right now.
Come along, John.
Yes, dear.
Goodbye now. Okay, Bert, we better start checking our roadblocks to see if they've come up with anything.
Yeah, but I'm afraid this creep that did it's got a pretty good head start on us.
That's what bothers me.
You'd be great for nylon ads.
Didn't know we had a beauty contest judge in town.
That'd be a change from the traveling salesmen and truckers you usually get in here, wouldn't it?
Were you asking me or telling me?
I'll have a top sirloin, some hash browns, and a cup of coffee.
Coming right up. Top sirloin and hash brown. Just passing through?
Yeah, just a rolling stone.
It's a mighty nice car you rolled up in.
You judge books by their covers and guys by their cars, huh?
Not exactly.
Yeah, you've got something. There's something about you that appeals to me.
Oh, tell me another one. I've heard that line 1,000,000 times.
No, I'm serious, baby. I'm different from the other guys you bump into in here. I know all the angles. Well, I'll make 1,000,000 before I'm 35.
You don't do time first.
What kind of a crack is that? Do I look like a hood or something?
I don't know how to peg you. Here's your steak. We didn't have any hash browns, so I brought you French fries.
That's all right. Hey, it looks okay. I'm plenty hungry, too. The driving a lot does that to me. Gives me an appetite.
You come far?
Near, far, I drift around, looking for greener pastures.
That car must have set you back a lot of money.
You can say that again. It's grease lightning, faster than a thunderbolt. Its heart, soul, and its tires are all mine. Paid in full.
How's your steak?
Pretty good.
Are you gonna be around here for a while?
Oh, I guess so. I don't have an appointment at the South Pole till next week. Hey, how about showing me around? I mean, how about a date?
I never date strangers.
Your name's Laura, mine's Nick.
How do you do, Nick?
Hi. See, we're not strangers anymore. Now, how about that date?
I'm off at 8:30.
I'll be here.
You look like the type guy who might forget.
Oh, I won't forget. I got a good memory. My mother was frightened by an elephant.
You like him?
Who?
Him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
From me to you. For luck.
Thanks. I'll see you at 8:30.
don't crowd me.
Thought you might need some help reading the sign. You play with dolls?
You want to try me for size?
Cops in this town are too tough. I'd rather pass. Besides, I don't even know you.
You made a wise move, Buster. What's with this race?
Like what, man?
Like I got a stick of TNT right there that could probably make all those monkeys eat dust.
I'm one of those monkeys. I'd like to see you do it. My name's Wes Kelton.
Okay, Buster. You show me how to get into the game, and I'll give you and your buddies your first driving lesson.
A reminder to you spectators that refreshment stands are conveniently located behind each crowd control area.
Had a nice time last night, Nick. How long are you staying in town? You could get a job here.
How good is this Wes Kelton?
All cars for race number 1 to the start grid, please.
He's the best driver around these parts.
You mean he was?
On the line, cars for race 1 immediately. The starters moved up to the starting grid. The flag is up. They're off. Number 19, Nick Barrow in an MGA, moving up through the pack. Watch these cars as they drift around the turn and roar down the straightaway at terrific speeds. Nick Barrow still leading in 19 by a few seconds over Hugh Heller in car number 28. And it's Nick Barrow, the winner, as he takes the checkered flag.
You know, you're a funny guy, Nick. You're a bundle of nerves. You never relax, never ease the tension. You act like a skittery colt. Why?
You really want to know, baby?
Yeah.
Well, I've been drifting since I was 15. My first memories of an orphan asylum crowded with kids. I ran away. Never knew my folks. I managed to get by. Picked cotton, hung around hobos. Nobody ever gave me anything. I'd light now and then for a while, and then I'd breeze again. And I learned that a rattlesnake is right. You gotta be first. Everybody's always crowding you, trying to push you with the pack, and you gotta crowd back and break through. The guy that breaks away from the pack is the winner every time, baby.
What are you trying to prove?
I already proved it. Saved my dough and fixed up that car of mine. When I get behind that wheel, I'm the boss. All those horses under the hood running for yours truly. That's like music, baby. Exciting music. Better than rock and roll. You're going fast, see? Faster than the wind, and you're the guy at the reins. If somebody crowds you, you push them back. Like a guy swats flies.
I don't understand you, Nick.
Don't let it worry you. You'll get gray.
Are you going to be around here next Tuesday?
Hey, Laura. I thought we had a date last night. How come you stood me up?
There are plenty of other nights. Just for you, Tommy.
Well, I'll stand in line then.
You're out of your class, throttle jockey. She's my girl.
Take it easy, Sonny. Easy does it. Laura and I are old friends.
You may be old, but you're no friend.
Don't push your luck, Junior.
There's, no luck involved.
He asked for it.
Got it, too.
Yeah. When he leaves town, give me a ring.
I'm sorry, Nick. You really were out of line.
Leave me alone. You're all alike. Always pushing and crowding me. Everybody's always crowding me.
The fact that he was killed without any apparent reason is the one thing making it tough to crack.
Yeah, Carrie, it does seem senseless.
Senseless. All murders are senseless. But it beats me why anyone would want to kill an old man like that.
Well, people do strange things. It's a supersonic age we live in. There's a guy told me that the cost of living was getting too high, so you got to cut down on living. Fix your tie, Lieutenant.
You know, we've checked out almost everything except those tire treads. Probably was a young guy who did this thing. They're French tires and are sold by the thousands every year, mostly to sports car racers. I'm working on that angle now.
Race cars, huh? Those bulletins might pay off. You never know. Those guys always make a slip.
You're right, Bert. I'm having every sports car meet in the state covered.
It's like a barrel of apples. You know, you get a rotten apple in a barrel, and it affects the others. So you got to take care of it.
Well, this county's a pretty big barrel. But we'll get our rotten apple. And soon.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a job. I'm a dump.
A what?
A dump. A doctor of motor parts. You show me a sick car, I can make it well.
You must be new in town. Look, son, you're talking to the professor. You sound like a nigger that's trying to teach a chicken.
Very funny. You should be on television. You will observe closely. Now, if you watch me, Professor, you'll see that the hand is quicker than the eye. I really didn't need this wrench. I could have used a bobby pin, a hairpin, or even a can opener.
What's up, Ace?
call Fred Morgan?
Yeah.
And?
Well, he got another job.
Now, you guys. No secrets.
I was just thinking.
Well, don't strain yourself, Dad. I had a piston ring to tease on and a carburetor in my playpen. Well, you pick out any car in this place that's giving you trouble, and I'll have it back on its wheels in an hour.
What?
Barrel, I got a brother named Wheel.
They call me Ace. This is Hap Farley. He works here part-time. He goes to college. My regular man moved out of town. I had another man lined up, but he didn't show. So I guess you're Rip. That is, if you have your own tools.
Well, I have a collection of tools that I'm going to give to a museum when I'm through with them. Well, I've got
Save it. Let's talk salary.
Let's start with $500 a week and work down.
Let's say 50 a week.
100?
50.
When do I start?
You start 8 o'clock in the morning, take an hour for lunch. Anything after 8 hours is overtime.
Well, thanks.
We've got some coveralls that ought to fit you. Hap will show you where they are.
Much action in this town, Hap?
We make out.
And the chicks?
Some of the coolest.
Oh, you're talking my lingo.
Did you ever do any racing?
Well, look at my boat and choke on those words. Well, I've won more trophies than 100 beauty contest winners.
Well, you're in then. The day after tomorrow is a Tri-County sports car race.
Who's top man around here in that kick?
I guess I am.
Sounds great. Real great.
Well, there's a dance at the inn the night before the races. All she needs a ticket and a check.
You're okay with me, Hap boy. Now, let's find me a pair with some class. I like my coveralls with nice lapels and patch pockets.
Don't take any luck over there.
Fair enough.
Oh, hi, Peg.
Hi, Linda. Smell good. Half home yet?
Nope. He's late again. Wish he'd quit that job and get into something else.
Hanging around Ace isn't good for him. They say like father, like son, you know.
So they do. And I'm fighting that.
And you haven't budged him an inch, have you?
I will, though. You'll see. I'll get him into the bank. Maybe as a teller. Clean shirts and a nice suit.
But don't you think that I'd catch it from my folks? They think he'll die someday from all this racing.
Maybe he will. Like Dad. Killed at Indianapolis with the crowd roaring. Ace was there with him. Ace was always with Dad.
No, Linda, I know. We've been all through this before.
But now he's got Hap.
He taught Hap to be a good mechanic.
Yeah, I know. They're building a car. A special sports car to enter in the state sports car races. And Hap's going to drive it.
I know. I saw the car. Cares for you, Peggy. Why don't you help me stop him? Linda, the Hap I want's going to walk in here in a few minutes. I don't want some guy who's been forced to give up something that means a lot to him.
Would you, like some tea? I have the water going.
Okay. You know,
Mom told me how it happens. Starts with a germ. Like a disease. They like to go fast. So they speed up their cars. Then they race. From here, they go to the National. Then the Grand Prix. And all the way, death rides right with them. And this fever gets stronger. This speed fever. Faster and faster and faster. Then a tire blows. Or they skid. Or a wall.
Good evening, Peggy.
hi.
Are you staying for dinner, Armful?
No, I've already eaten. Don't you think you better apologize to your sister for being so late?
I guess I better.
Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Angel, I'm sorry I'm late.
I suppose I'm lucky you got here. The way you were driving, you could have gone all the way through the garage. Now, come on, let's eat.
Me too?
You too, Eddie.
You're a good cook, Linda. Just like your mother used to be.
Thanks a lot.
Well, don't be sore. Hap's all right. You should see the new mechanic I hired today. His name's Nick Barrow, the human accident type looking for a place to happen. Just a little too sharp and smart for his own good.
I know what you mean. It's easy for young people to pick up bad habits.
Your dad'd be proud of the way you raised Hap. But your ideas on sports car racing are all wet. The people in the sports are all good Joes. Well, once in a while, a jokester comes along and creates a banner headline. Throws a shadow on the rest of them.
It's still dangerous driving a car fast and staking your life on the judgment of whoever's driving next to you.
Those drivers are sportsmen. They look out for the next man just as much as they do for themselves.
Hi, honey.
Hi. You're just in time for coffee.
Fine, sounds good. Oh, Peggy, Hap. Hi, Ace.
Hi, what's new in the law business today?
Well, we managed to keep busy. Oh, what's this I hear about you taking on a new man down at the garage today?
News travels fast. I just hired him as a fill-in.
His name's Nick Barrows. He looks like a drifter.
Is that right, Ace?
Oh, maybe he's young and brash. Might turn out all right.
I hope so.
Well, if you folks will excuse us. Good night now.
Good night.
Good night.
Listen to that motor.
Oh, slow down a little, Hap, please. We have all evening. How many times have I told you that it's so much safer to race on the track than on the street?
Not you too, Peg. I'm not going to get lectures from you. You're not going to be a second Linda, are you?
She's okay. She loves you very much, Hap, and she worries.
And you?
I worry, too.
You great. Well, let's talk about that when we get to the point.
Ooh, so that's where we're going, huh?
Where else? That's where Romeo met Juliet.
Oh. Slow down a little, honey. We want to get there.
You're safe as you'd be sleeping at home in bed. All my wheels on the ground, my wings are folded up. We won't take off.
Oh, please, Hap.
Look, we're almost there. Relax. The guy has to speed a little to ease the tension. See, baby, you're the boss. I slowed down. Just giving this crate some exercise.
Sure.
Sure.
Who's that?
It's too dark to tell yet, but I'll bet it's Ben-Hur testing out his chariot. That flew in town. Ace put him on as mechanic. I guess I'll have to show him how to drive.
Hap, don't. Let him by.
That tin can will fall apart in a few minutes. It's probably put together with spit and glue. Don't crowd me, Joe. Don't crowd me.
He's crazy. He's trying to kill us. Do you want to smash up your car?
business. He wants blood.
Hap, there's nothing to win here. Beating some nut like that means nothing. Let him go by.
What did you do that for? I could have whipped him.
Oh, Hap, what makes you do things like that? Absolutely nothing.
Chicken, huh? You surprised me, Hap boy. I thought you had guts.
Well, I didn't want you to lose your car. You might have flipped over a cliff with me.
Oh, cut the chatter, son. You just learned something. No one crowds Nick Barrow. Nobody crowds me, Joe. Oh, who's the sweet cake, Sonny? Looks like your cousin. Oh, man, you got good-looking relatives. Looks like a kissing cousin. Well, thanks for the victory kiss, Miss America. You get tired of old Yellowfin there, you look me up. I'm at Ace's garage, too.
Why, that two-bit creep, I'll feed him
cut it out,
piece
Hap.
one by
Cut
one.
it out. He's just a fresh guy. I can handle him. Remember, you have to work with him at Ace's.
Yeah, I saw how you handled him.
Oh, he caught me off guard. Oh, he might just as well have kissed his old dashboard.
Oh, sure.
Hap, how stupid can you be? You know that you're the only one that I care for. Although I must admit, sometimes I get awfully tired playing second fiddle to your car.
Well, maybe I can correct that.
I'm going down the highway 105 and got my gal beside me. I'm glad I'm alive. Oh, watch a double line. Now everything is fine. I'm speed crazy. I got the wind in my face, the wind in her hair. If you want to race, I'll be right there. Oh, watch a double line. Now everything is fine. I'm speed crazy. I like to get where I'm going. I like to get there fast. I like to feel like I'm flying, and to never ever want to be last. I got the car to the love, I tell you no lie. I love what I do, I live till I die. I watch a double line, now everything is fine. I'm speed crazy. I'm speed crazy. I'm speed crazy. I like to get where I'm going. I like to get there fast. I like to feel like I'm flying, and to never ever want to be last. I got the car to the love, I tell you no lie. I love what I do, I live till I die. I watch a double line, now everything is fine. I'm speed crazy. I watch a double line, now everything is fine. I'm speed crazy. I'm speed crazy. I'm speed crazy. I'm speed crazy.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go out and pour this back in the crankcase.
Listen, I serve the best food in town.
You can say that again. I never saw such service. This is the only place I've ever been where the barbecue chicken walks over to your table, jumps in your plate, does a fan dance, and drops dead.
Now, Smiley.
I'm only kidding. Well, I gotta go. Gotta get my car tuned up and get it ready for the big race.
Cut it out, Smiley. You've got that car ready to go. Harry told me you've checked it 10 times already.
Harry? Oh, Harry, the regular human hi-fi. I turned him on a week ago. Hey, I forgot to turn him off.
You think Hap's going to win, or you think our boy Smiley will get the checkered flag?
Smiley's got a good car. Maybe if he feeds it some oats and puts a saddle on it, he'll have a chance. Everybody's a comedian.
Hi, D. Hi, Smiley. What's a good word, boy?
The good word is beat my friend Hap.
Oh, come on, Smiley, pal. You know your car's not going to come close to mine.
You want to bet?
You mean you got money?
The bet's off. Listen, I'm so broke, I'm down to my last buffalo nickel. And if you look close, you'll see the Indian is slowly eating the buffalo.
Oh, brother.
I can't even afford a burger.
Oh, you poor boy. How about some alphabet soup on me?
Thanks, but if it's all the same to you, Dee, I'll have it in a bowl.
Oh.
Poor Smiley. You know something? I think you're real gone. Hey, where's Gina?
She's over there.
You should see New York, baby. Buildings a mile high. So many people, you feel you're surrounded by 10,000 anthills. Park Avenue. That's the greatest.
You've been everywhere. All I do is work here with my mother and stick around this burg.
In Chicago. Man, that's a swinging town. Lots of action. In the Loop. That's really something. You ever been to a big league ball game, baby? It's the most. The majors are tops. Being on top's the most important thing in the world, because there's nobody that can kick you in the teeth.
Why'd you say that?
Because I know what it's like. I was in an orphanage. There was this big guy named Robbie. He had two guys hold me down, and he kicked me in the ribs and in the face because I hid some cigarettes and wouldn't give them any. They beat me till I passed out. Robbie said I fell down the stairs. The super was scared of him, so he went along with the story. That's the last time I was on the bottom. I'd give the licks now.
I like you, Nick Barrow. You're different from the boys here in Fairhill. You've seen so much. You know so much more. I'm gonna leave here someday and see those big cities. Do up the town, have money to spend, and a big car.
You got what it takes to do it, baby. You could make it in the big leagues. And I could teach you the score.
If you like big cities so much, how come you hang around a small town like this? You sure you aren't a talent scout?
Why?
Those X-ray eyes. You look as if you're trying to see through Peggy.
She's got what it takes.
Grass is always greener in somebody else's yard, huh?
Don't be a square.
One man's rose is another man's poison ivy.
Not mine. Hi there, Miss America. How about the next dance?
You seem to be quite a ladies' man.
Yeah, I do all right. Well?
I think we better be going, Hap.
Yeah, it's getting stuffy in here.
Hi, Dee. What do you have tonight? I just had some fresh trout flown in from Oregon.
Oh, and how do you know they're fresh?
You should hear the things they said to me.
Oh, no. 2 coffees, Dee.
2 coffees, Bill.
We came by for a reason, Dee. I'd like you to pass the word.
You know me.
The guys are racing on the streets again. They almost killed a man a few hours ago. Now, everyone in town eventually comes in here. I want you to pass the word. If we catch any of these guys racing on the streets again, we're going to throw the book at them. Racing is for the track. That's why we built one.
We don't know who it is, Dee, but pass the word. It's important. We don't like to hound the gang, but stuff like this is dangerous.
I'll pass the word. The grapevine will do the rest.
Thanks, Dee.
How are you and Linda getting along? I haven't been to a wedding in a long time.
Now, don't hold your breath. Linda has an idea being a sheriff's wife is no snap, but I'm still trying to brainwash her. Let's go, Charlie.
See you,
D.
Night.
It's my birthstone. I was born in August. I'm a Leo. You, live far from here?
Quite a ways.
Good. I'll take you home.
Okay. That's really a beautiful ring. It's so green. It's an odd stone.
Yeah. An old man gave it to me. Told me I reminded him of his son. Well, I'll be out front. I drive a solid gold car, baby. Trade it in when the ashtrays get full. Oh, don't look now, Gina, but someone behind you.
Keep away from him, Gina. He's bad news. It's written in big letters all over his face. What in the world are you doing, Smiley, to my alphabet soup?
I'm removing the S's.
You're what?
I'm picking out the S's.
Why?
They make me dizzy.
Oh.
Pap, hand me the screwdriver. Hey, hand me the screwdriver. What's the matter, Hap?
It's Nick.
What's wrong?
Oh, he's bugging me. I don't know. I try to get along with that guy. But maybe you're right. He's trouble. I don't know. He acts psycho to me.
Well, maybe I ought to talk to him, huh?
No, I'll take care of it myself.
Well, that's the way you want it. Where'd he go?
I'm not sure, but I'll bet it's the same place he was yesterday about this time. Jim passed the word last night that some guys are drag racing in the street and almost hit an old man. And Nick was one of them.
Well, then maybe he won't have to take care of him. Dragging on the street, he'll wind up in jail or dead. Come on, give me a hand.
Speedy. Hiya, Hap. Peggy. Well, don't look so surprised. You invited me, remember?
Excuse me, there's some people.
It's impolite to leave when somebody's still talking to you. And I'm getting tired of you not talking to me at the garage, too.
We came here to have a good time, Nick, not to see your tough boy routine.
Get your hands off me. Nobody puts their hands on Nick Barrow.
Come on, Nick, let's dance.
Farley, when we race tomorrow, I'm going to run you off into the Toolies. That is, if you don't, chicken out again.
Pap, if you started fighting here, I'll leave, and I'll never see you again.
Well, you heard him. You heard what he said.
Was that worth ruining an evening for?
Okay. Someday I'm going to show that guy he can't push people around.
right back. Can't have you standing around like a wallflower. Come on.
What's your pleasure?
Scotch and water for me and, bourbon and water for the lady.
That'll be $2.
$2? What are you putting in them, gold dust?
Another big spender, eh?
Don't crowd me, dishwasher.
That's the kindest words I've heard all week.
You having a good time?
Get lost, Hap. You're running second. I was just about to tell the lady the story of my life.
Well, tell her. She likes horror stories.
Clever. Clever. You must have taken time out and brushed up on your ignorance. Tune up your hearing aid. I said beat it.
You've been pushing people around ever since you hit town. I think it's about time
You're a big man. You stop me. You got muscles. Muscles in your head.
Come on, Nick. How about paying a little attention to your date?
What's the matter? You jealous, baby?
Let's go back to our table.
You're welcome for the bourbon.
Hey, Ella, you coming to watch me race tomorrow?
I'll be there with bells on. I'm even betting on you.
Yeah, to win?
No, to finish.
Thanks a lot, doll.
Hey, Smiley, how about a song?
I will if Ella dances.
She will. Won't you?
Seems I have no choice.
Hey, put a nickel in that thing. Ghost Town Rock. Now listen to me, swingers. Gonna tell you one and all. About the time a bunch of cowboys gathered for a ball, I wheeled into an old ghost town on a dark and windy night, and there inside an old saloon I saw the wildest sight. Shake your spurs and stomp your feet. Show 'em, cowboy, dig that beat. Rock it, roll it, round the clock and do that ghost town rock, 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 rock. Old Black Bart was at the keys, pounding out the rhythm. The Dalton boys were clapping hands and really keeping with them. Wyatt Earp was beating drums, while Bill's bass was thumping. Strumming guitar was old Bellstar, that saloon was jumping. Shake your spurs and stomp your feet. Show 'em, cowboy, dig that beat. Rock it, roll it, round the clock and do that ghost town rock, 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 rock. Cowboys from the years gone by were joining in the singing. Every ghost was a living, most of those swinging doors were swinging. Jesse James was blowing sax, Doc Holliday was calling. Billy the Kid was the banjo man, while those cats were bawling. Shake your spurs and stop your feet. Show 'em, cowboy, dig that beat. Rock it, roll it, round the clock and do that ghost town rock.
Excuse me, honey, I gotta see another man.
Say, what's the big idea?
I've got something important to say.
Let go, strong man.
Idle your engine, doll. We just found a manager. I got connections that can do you some good. You want to be an actress, don't you?
I manage all right by myself.
Look, I know talent. You want to be a small-time tomato all your life? You got a good figure. You got what Hollywood wants. I say I can help you. With no strings.
I heard that no strings tune before.
That's your hard luck. Look, I'm interested in dough. I don't do anything for anybody unless there's a payola for yours truly. I'll take 10% of anything I get you. Feel better?
Not much.
Let's go outside and talk. It's too noisy.
I don't know.
No, you quit acting like a hayseed kid.
Strictly business, you said.
Cut it out. You're a big girl. Be friendly and I'll really help you. I told you. I have connections.
Look, you brought a girl.
Well, right now you appeal to me. Kiss me.
No, get away from me.
Nobody says no to Nick Barrow, baby. He takes what he wants. Or, shall I let the air out of you?
You wouldn't hurt me.
Could be an accident, you know. That was just a rehearsal, baby. This time it's for keeps.
Never saw the nerve of a guy like that, playing up to all the girls. I just don't trust him, you know?
She didn't have to go with him. I didn't see any handcuffs on her.
He isn't paying too much attention to you, is he, Goldilocks?
Be careful, Smiley. He's got a knife.
Stay back. First one that makes a pass at me will taste the bite of this knife.
You seem to be having a big night, ladies man.
Yeah. Everything's real cozy. And if tomorrow's your funeral,
Look out, Hap. You've got to drive tomorrow. Drop it, Nick. You're breaking my wrist. I'll kill you. I'll kill you, you
Be careful.
See that, you bunch of yaps? Nobody crowds Nick Barrow. Bunch of creeps. Standing there gawking. Creeps, that's what you are. A bunch of hick-town creeps.
Again for me, Jim. He listens to you.
Hmm?
I said he listens to you.
Oh, he's a big boy now, Linda. Let's face it. It was your father's life. Hap inherited his love for racing. It's like saying he's born to speed. It's all right as long as he doesn't race on the streets.
He'd bear it if anything ever happened to him.
Oh, Linda, I love you. Here I go again. Let's get married.
Oh, Jim, I have to wait a little longer. Now, we'll have the rest of our lives together. I want to see that Hap is on his way wherever he's going in life. I owe it to him.
Oh, and did you owe me that?
Linda! What is it, Peggy? Oh, it's Hap. I knew this would happen sooner or later. Put him down on the couch. Was anybody in the other car hurt? Oh, there wasn't another car. Oh, in a way, it was partly my fault. I got in a fight with Nick at the dance.
Nick?
Oh, he's really a weirdo. You know, wherever this guy is, trouble starts. It's just like he doesn't fit in this world, and he's trying to make a place for himself. Peggy, that's an odd thing for you to say. Oh, you don't know him. It's in his eyes. It's just like a flaming hatred burning there. Oh, I don't like him at all. I see you found another use for a tie iron. You're versatile.
What are you doing coming up on me like that? I could have bashed your brains in.
Who's got brains? That rubber's almost new. Why are you putting new ones on?
Not too sure about those tires. I don't want to take any chances with a big race tomorrow.
Cut it out. Ever hear a woman's intuition? You're lying. But I don't care. I'm fed up with this tat, and you look like the guy that's going to take me out of it. Why don't you stop chasing everything in skirts? We just have to get adjusted to each other.
You know, Gina, you fit into my plans just fine.
Attention to the pit area, car number 124. Report to the impound area immediately.
Oh, I'm going to need it.
Car number 124 to the impound area immediately. Remember, tickets for the victory dinner are on sale here at the start-finish line.
Hey, Jim.
Oh, hi, Smiley.
Think Hap's in good enough shape for this race today?
Well, he took quite a beating, but you know Hap. We'd have to tie him down and handcuff him to keep him out of this race. Spot anything?
No special French tires around here. I called Tolliver. He thinks he has the field narrowed down on the tires. I sent him an entry list, and if anyone checks out on the list locally, he'll call us.
Fair enough. This Nick Barrow, kid that chopped Hap up. Hap wouldn't prefer any charges, but we'll keep an eye on it. He could become a real troublemaker.
All cars for the final qualifying race for the starting grid, please.
Congratulations. Okay, what did you do to Hap's car? I smelled a rat, and you're the closest one.
You're pushing your luck, baby. Don't crowd me too far.
You're a human corkscrew. You couldn't do anything straight. How can I expect you to level with me?
You're my number one, honey. All the way.
You find out what killed my engine, Abe?
Well, it wasn't hard. An overdose of liquid paraffin.
Paraffin? You nuts?
No, I'm not nuts. One of your pals put liquid paraffin in the gas tank. That's why you died out there.
Didn't even give me a chance to beat him on the square. That lousy Nick.
Now, don't boil over, kid. No one saw him do it, even if he did. But we do deserve a fair shake. You didn't qualify because of the paraffin, not because of the car.
Well, if you're going to referee this knuckle fest between Nick and I, you better get started, Ace, because I'm going to rearrange his
Now,
fate.
don't boil over. Your dad would never go for anything like this.
I just lost my head for a moment. I'm not crazy enough to get in a fight in the track and make things worse. Can you get me in those finals?
Well, we have the paraffin for evidence. I can talk to the judges, and maybe they'll accept one of your earlier heat times. Come on, let's go.
Hello, baby.
Why, you... Leave me alone. Cut it out. You... Look what you did to me.
Honey, you never learn, do you? You're the type that can get run over with a steamroller and come back for seconds.
He grabbed me. That's all I could do.
What's with you? Can't you keep your hands off any doll that walks by? You want all the women in the world?
Baby, you're crowding me. No one runs Nick Barrow. No one owns me. Look, kid. It's time we get off this merry-go-round. You think I'd take something like you along with me? I'm tired of you. I know you like a book. You got nothing new to offer. Get out of here before I kick your teeth in, you cheap little tramp.
Goodbye, Nick.
Wait, honey, wait. You know, honey, wait a minute. Wait.
Did the trout really say that to you, Dean?
It's an old Oregon joke.
Charlie, we've got a lead.
The tire treads. They pegged the Tuxedo Station killer.
Right. This Nick Barrow got in a fight with the fella, and the guy slashed 2 of the tires on the treads. Nick called the company and said the tires were imperfect. The tire company's Mr. Haston made a cash settlement allowing Barrow to keep the tires. When Haston saw our plastic cast, he made positive identification of the slash marks.
Why aren't you at the races? Thought you were so anxious to watch this Nick drive.
I know where Nick put those tires. I saw him changing them. If you'll come with me, I'll show you where they are.
Okay, Gina. The old man's carried out ring was taken. If Nick has it, he's our boy and our murderer.
You mean Nick Barrow killed a man?
Everything points to it.
That ring, did it have a green stone in an odd shape?
That's what it says here.
Nick's wearing it. If you come with me, I'll show you where the tires are and get it over with.
We're back in business, Hap. The gasoline sample with the paraffin in it did the trick. The judges gave us the okay.
Now I'm gonna get that Nick Barrow and make him look like he's driving a wheelbarrow.
Let's go, all cars, for race number 4. On the start grid, please. Starter Johnny Porter, ready to send them on their way. The flag is up. They're off. Nick Barrow, in number 19, moves from 4th to 1st. Right behind him in number 11 is Hap Farley. As they come through the narrows, Farley and Barrow running wheel to wheel, hub to hub.
Promised myself I'd never watch another race. Here I am.
You'll get used to it, and so will I. We both love Hap very much.
Yeah, me too.
Through the entrance they go. No more than a split second separating the two.
I guess I should have put Dee's coffee in my crankcase. Hey, give me a shove.
Through the underpass, Roy the leader. Farley in number 11. Again, both alongside Nick Barrow in number 19. And Barrow veers out, almost forces Farley off the road. A tremendous battle between these two.
Driving a great race.
There he is, car number 19.
Yeah, we'll have to wait now till the race is over. Then we'll talk to Nick Barrow and hear his answers.
Okay.
I wonder what's up.
I don't know. When Gina drives up, followed by Jim in a police car, I get mighty curious. Gina looked upset.
You mean to say that Hap is at the mercy of some cold-blooded murderer?
Take it easy, Linda. We have it under control.
Under control? Nick tried a couple of times to crowd him right off the track.
Look, let's not do anything foolish. Let them race it out.
Don't you realize that my brother...
Linda, we'll do as Ace says.
Again, number 19, Nick Barrow almost crowded number 11, had Farley off the course. And as they go by the start-finish line, it looks to me like these two are having themselves a personal battle. And Farley starts to pull away. He leads by 10 yards, by 20, by 30. Barrow trying desperately to catch him. And I don't think he can do it, as it's Hap Farley, the winner. Don't forget the victory dinner tonight. And until then, this is Roy Story reminding all of you that the race is here on the course, not on the highway.
Break it up. Here come the cops.
You all right, Ab? Good driving, kid.
Miles an hour around the curve, that speed crazy fool.
Aussie cops. Always crowding the guy. Everybody's always crowding me.
What a wasted life to die like that.